heart's running away with your head.
Now what are we gonna do?
Come on. I've thought it all out. It just wouldn't work. Beautiful.
Lovable.
Kiss.
It just isn't done that well.
The son of the queen of the left hang.
Could you are going?
Yes, those poor people.
Well, now what are we gonna do? Could you are going?
Yeah, I guess so. That's me too.
The left hang.
Is it me? Done it.
The left hang.
That's me too.
The left hang.
Is it me?
Come on.
Don't overdo it. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
The son of the queen of the left hang.
Could you are going?
I'd like to.
Kiss. Now what are we gonna do? Could you are going?
Yeah, I guess so. That's me too.
The left
Done it.
That's me too.
The left
Done it. Done it.
Love you more than life itself.
That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me.
I guess
I'd like to.
kiss.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
That's me. They'll be singing. That's me.
I guess done it. Done it.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Darachat. I am Daramouthe, or Dara for short, because sometimes people don't know how to say words. Okay, I am here with the lovely and wonderful Tiny Panda, or as they call her, TPF for short. I don't think that works. I don't think that'll work.
Somebody does. Some people do that in the chat because you
Woman-
can.
Someone just points at you and says, "Hey, you."
Yeah. You can call me
Hey.
TinyPandaFace. You can call me Havoc. You can call me Jackie. Whatever you want. I respond to
Jackie.
all. Just don't call me late to dinner. Am I right? Yeah,
Or
here we
surely
go.
that's a totally different story, though. Trying to think, Jackie Havoc's and Tiny Panda. Oh, hey, Steve. Tiny. I'm trying to figure out how to mash them up. So, Jackie Panda. No, Jackie Havoc face. There we go. That's how you do
Jackie
it.
Havoc's face. I love
I
it.
tried. I tried
love
real
it.
hard. See, that's how I came up with Daramouthe. Is I just mixed that word around and I got something out of it.
What
I've
is
done that.
Daramouthe? What's that a combination of?
Oh, it's not a combination of anything. It's a borrowation of so you never guess the word I took it from was vermouth, right? It's an alcoholic drink. I don't drink alcohol by any
Yeah.
measure, but the word just sounded weird to me, right? Like vermouth. Like, oh, okay, that sounds weird. And it doesn't have the like silent E at the end or whatever. And so I was playing around with the word, and the first iteration is the one on the fan account. Jack, oh, there you go. There you go. He's trademarked it. Jackie Havoc's face. There you go.
That's what he does. That's what he does. Takes the
No.
ideas.
No, it isn't. It's not Daramouthe. No, that's wrong. That's for when you have to turn your hair into some sort of bravado thing, you know.
Hey, right?
Oh.
Oh. But your
But-
name is Dara, right?
Dara or Daramouthe. People can't say the say Daramouthe. There's like there's a silent E. There's a silent E at the end. I would think you know what the action of a silent E is, but whatever. So I just say Dara for short because then they could say it much easier. It's like, oh, it's Dara. It's like, yeah, you couldn't say that my whole name the first time around. Hey, Squishy. So, but anyway, but thank you for coming on. You are one of many, obviously, of course. And it's nice to get through, of course, through Panda Sub comes you, and then through you so many others. So consider yourself, no, it's Daramouthe. Come on, Luke. Gosh, seriously, some people don't know how to say where.
Hi,
No,
everybody.
and I don't even know how I came across Panda Sub. That's the interesting factor. I can't remember where it was I came through him, because people who've come on or have been through one person or another, or just Twitter X, because that's how I communicate with pretty much a majority of people on coming on here. Few of them have been Discord, but it's sort of like going to a separate place, and you're just like, oh, I have to check that again. So, but it is a communication point. I do try to at least open as many options, but no one ever does the email. There's only been one person who does the email. No one else.
Emails? Who emails anymore?
Old people. That's right.
Yeah, that's back with fax
You
machines.
found me when I invited geeks. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there you go. Geek stream. I was like, what? But no, that's interesting. Remember, thank you for reminding that. I hope you've enjoyed the shorts I've put up of our conversation, our first time around there, Panda. Yeah, because the streams I have, I usually put them through Opus.pro, which kind of does its whole thing for making my shorts, because I post shorts in both YouTube and Rumble, obviously. And Rumble doesn't have the same system that YouTube has, but at least there are times. So there have been interesting points where there are times where I can see where YouTube is shadow banning the video, and Rumble just it can have more. Yes, there have been a few times where the short on YouTube has been like, it's been like one or two people. I was like, why is it only one or two? I mean, usually you just put
so
that
weird.
there.
It's so unpredictable. I post on both also, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not consistent at all. I don't understand.
Yeah, here's it like this. You're also the second person who's worn cat ears, so consider yourself lucky.
People requested it. I think it was Shan Chan who requested it. So I just bought them, and I'm like, okay. There you go. You request, and I shall grant your wish.
Hey, whoa. Remember phrasing. All right, phrasing.
Yeah, well, to a limit, and depending on how much you pay. Okay, so let's talk cash here. It's not free, all right?
I ain't part of that.
Times is tough, all right? You gotta do what you gotta do.
What's this? Oh, there's $1 here. Oh, there's another $1 here.
Yeah.
How many ones are there? And he just keeps going. He's like, he only has like $2 over there. What the? Our wishes granted? No, Luke, they are not granted at all. Because, no, don't ask for silly things like that, please. Because it's like a monkey's paw, right? You could get a wish on a monkey's paw, but it's never turned out the way you want it. So you have to be careful of those things. It's one of the things I've learned. But anyway, how have you been doing this stuff with Panda? Because it seems like that's the only way I know you house.
How
through
long,
Panda.
you said?
Yeah, how long?
Oh, I don't know. Years, forever seems like eternity.
You were just picked off the streams like.
I'm the dumb friend that just goes, okay. That's basically it. He goes, I have an idea. And I'm like, cool, let's do it.
I'm surprised he hasn't done like a little skit bit where he's like in a board meeting, and he's just like, he's pointing at you and says, I have an idea, and you say, do it.
Oh, well, Phoenix, you're listening, right?
That's gonna be $5 for that one. I don't give out ideas for free. At least I'm not gonna be like her and charge you like $10,000.
You're too late. You're too late. It's already stolen. He's already has it in production. It's going.
2018. Okay, so it's been about 6 years. It's not a bad deal.
Nothing about that. Yeah.
Technically, time kind of just flies by after the first year. It's like, okay, I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. What year is it?
I don't remember what year it is. Like, I don't, since the pandemic, I don't keep track anymore.
You're like, did I remember to feed my fish? Oh my gosh, do I even have fish?
Seriously, I have to do math in my head to remind myself how old I am at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I have a birthday coming up, and I'm like,
Are
I
you-
don't remember.
So what I'm hearing is you're getting older and you forget. It's okay, I understand.
No, don't even joke. It's 100% true. My brain is gone between all the alcohol consumption from decades of that and just old age. I'm done.
Oh my goodness. What kind of person lets you in the house? I bet you Panda's like, look, here's another one. Just come on, let's go. That's how he got you to work. He said, here's another bottle. All I need you to do is to do 3 things for me. And you're just like, look, I'm not doing about the Bahamas again. Seriously, don't ask. No more.
Oh, I wish he would take me to the Bahamas. Are you kidding me? That'd be great. We're shooting Panda Sub in the Bahamas. Oh no, please. So twist my arm.
Well, there's a funny story. It's like the band The Beatles, when they were filming the scene Help, one of the scenes was they weren't there's some sort of point where they wanted to go to the Bahamas, but they couldn't really, and it's like, well, we'll just put that into the movie, and then they got to go to the Bahamas because of the movie. So it's sort of that thing where it's like, and then you have, what was the story? When the Muppets were filming in Walt Disney World, right? Down in Florida, because they had just been bought by Disney. So they were, and this was when Kevin Clash was still with them and Jim Henson was still alive. So they were down there, and Kevin Clash tells a story of like, he's kind of disappointed. He wanted to go, to the thing. And he's just like, he was telling, of course, Jim Henson. And then Jim Henson's sort of like doing this sort of like distraction thing where they're looking at a map or whatever, but they're actually looking at all the sites around them and just pretending that they're working, but they're actually looking at Walt Disney World. So you got to do something like that. You got to put like an envelope, anonymous envelopes, like take her to this place. He's like, I'm doing this for nothing. What more does she want? There is no budget.
I'm just happy to spend time with my friend.
Oh, and then he slips a $5 on the door and says, "You lucky son of a gun."
No, we've been homies for a long time, so yeah. I'm that stupid friend. It's like, yeah, I'm down. What we're doing? Let's go.
Oh goodness, yeah, because it's well, of course I know he was on YouTube beforehand, so a big chunk of your stuff had to be done over there first, because there's a second season of whatever. And next you use it in the Bahamas, but you settle.
Next you can know what you said for the garbage dump behind you. Again.
Last time you told me we were going to do that, I was going to get a motorbike out of it. Look how that one came out.
Motorbike.
Something to that effect, right? You're going to get something out of it. But yeah, I just that's where I'm at. Behind the garbage dump. That's where I'm at, Phoenix. Oh man, but yeah, it's no, I can't remember what was that now.
Who's getting old and who's losing their mind? Huh?
Well, it happens from time to time. It's like a brain fart, right? It's like you're thinking about something. It's like, okay, I gotta go to the bank. I gotta do this. Then that. Then you get a phone call, and then you say, what was I gonna do again?
Yeah, my knee can't keep track. It's gone. Like whatever we were talking about before, it's gone. It doesn't.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's too. You've gone into another realm. This is the Twilight Zone. It's like, I don't think it's called the Twilight Zone anymore. It's just called the dump site. Jeez. it's
you know what I liked better than the Twilight Zone? Did you ever actually watch the Twilight Zone? They're okay. I like the Tales from the Crypt better than the Twilight Zone, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they always screwed over the bad guy in Tales from the Crypt.
I mean, I never watched too much of it because I wasn't really much of a fan of the whatever. But I did. There was the Outer Limits, and then there was the Twilight Zone. Now I did see some of the old ones. Like there was one where the guy wanted to have more time to read. He was a banker, and then H-bomb. Yeah, he an H-bomb drops. and he's stuck in the bank cell or whatever, and he comes out and he's like the only person left. Only sad part is that his glasses breaks in the end, so he can
I
never
hate
read
that
again.
story. That's why I don't like the Twilight Zone. They don't screw with the right people. Tales from the Crypt, bad guy always loses. Boom. That's what I want for my stories.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want bad guys to get screwed over, but
I do.
that's not how. It's a funny thing though, right? Because that's a thing with me for like horror movies, right? It's like they're never smart enough to say no,
What do you
right?
mean?
In horror movies.
Oh.
And no, in horror movies, right? You know, like the Jason and the Chucky and all that stuff. They're never smart. The people are never smart to say no. We shouldn't go in there. No, get the gun first. No, they just like it's like yeah, we should do that. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with these people?
That's white people shit. I gotta tell you, no offense.
Well,
that's
there
white
was
people shit. You guys like going in to check for the noise. That's what it
Not
is.
me,
What was
I've
that
learned-
noise? Let's go check.
not me. I'm the one with the baffers. No, but there was a movie called Dale and Tucker versus Evil, and the funny thing was, it sort of was a spoof on that remark where they thought these hillbillies were evil, and they just bought this cabin, like because they wanted to get away and all this stuff, and of course this house is like booby trapped to some degree or whatever, and they're just trying to clean up the property and all that stuff, and they find all these dangers, and who's it? Tucker always ends up in some area thing that he gets hurt. Like there's one point where he's he's cutting down trees, he's putting them through the wood chipper and all this stuff.
I like that you're giggling over someone like dying in a movie. This is
He doesn't die, but there's a point where he's the wood chipper and he's tossing pieces of wood, and he has the headphones on, so it's because it's loud or whatever, and the teenager kids were really just adults playing teenagers, which is weird. They're kind of spying on these people. They're thinking they're the bad guys or whatever. And oh, hey, Aries. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
They're trying to go after, trying to sneak up on whatever. And one of the teens or whatever. Oh yeah, I like to watch it. When they say, should we go inside that dark mansion? And the guy says, no. And then
Yes.
Yes.
Phoenix, make it. Let's go.
There you go. But one of the teens, he's sort of this wimpy, skimpy guy. He looks like he could just go to the beach out or whatever. And so he sort of has like this spear weapon. and he tries to do like at Tucker, who's like wood chipping and stuff. And the guy just dives right into the wood chipper. It's an accident, right? He thought he was going to hit Tucker. And then
Hilarious, you find it now. That's fantastic.
It is a dark comedy. And it's just like, why? Why would you? The wood chipper's right there. And he just goes right in there. And like Tucker's trying to save him. He's trying to pull him out. And he pulls out like half a body. He's like, I'm just like, oh, man.
You enjoyed it so much. You remember the characters' names. Good for you.
Well, Tucker is played by Alan Tudyk. That's all I remember. And then Dale is played by someone who I only remember there's two places. One is the first Planet of the Apes with what's one of the Franco brothers, James Franco, right? James Franco, Don Lithgow. He's in it. He's a big guy, beard. And then the second part was he played in a TV series called The Reaper, which is sort of like this kid got his soul sold by his parents. And, hold on, I'm gonna find it because I might get it wrong. But it was based that was on the WB before it became CW. Reaper TV series. Haha, there it is. Here we go. Presentation.
His parents sold his soul?
Yes, here we go. So this was on CW from September 25th, 2007 to May 2. So it was about 2 years. The premise is Sam, who's the kid who's lives at home with his parents in the Seattle area. Sam dropped out of college and took a dead-end job at the workbench, a home repair superstore. He spent the rest of his time hanging out, playing video games, and pining for his coworker Andy. On Sam's 21st birthday, his parents behaves very strangely, and Sam himself sees hellish visions and experiences odd events. His father eventually claims that many years ago he was very sick. In return for restoring his health, he and his wife promised their firstborn child the devil, Ray Wise. Which Ray Wise, if you've ever, I think I can click on it. That's who Ray Wise looked like, and he's been on.
Oh
many
yeah,
times
he
before.
always plays like a bad guy.
Yeah, he's very good at it too.
Yeah.
But anyway, he has the guy who Sock. Yes, Sock is his friend, and this is who he looks like right there. That's the guy who played Tucker. Right there.
Oh, he looks familiar.
Yeah. And but yeah, that's where I know him from. But this was like ages ago. This is a long time ago. But yeah, it's I like the movie. Yes, he is. He's one of the. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to put it up. I gotta put it up again. All right, there you go. Ray Wise, yeah. But yeah, it's just the things you remember like a long time ago. Like CW usually used to have good shows before, the WB turned into CW, and it used to have good shows. Because I remember when I was younger that the WB used to be on, like public channel, like 57 or whatever, like ABC, right? The ABC or whatever. And then they moved over a different channel and whatnot. It was a long time ago. But yeah, what shows, like, CW used to have good shows? Hold on a minute. Yeah, they used to. I haven't
Hold
pulled it
on
up
a
yet.
minute.
Yeah, they used to have good shows. I mean, The Reaper was funny for the 2 years it was on, But so what shows do you remember from the early 2000s or that
From
you
the early
were watching?
2000s, I don't remember nothing. I was that my whole 20s are a blur. I don't.
It's that story. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was never home. I was in school and I had like 3 jobs and I was like a party chick. So like no sleep, never home. It was like a mess. And I go like straight to class from the bar or wherever the hell I was hanging out at. And I'd be reeked in alcohol and cigarettes, sitting in like a math class or something at 9 a.m. That was the 2000s.
Oh my goodness, Tiny Panda.
So I have no idea what was on television.
No, and Luke brings up a good one. Supernatural was good for a while until it got close to the end.
Yeah.
Until it got close to the end, and it was sort of like it went beyond its original premise about the brothers finding this yellow-eyed demon that killed their mother, and then it went to
thank you. Oh, Dara.
See,
Can we just turn this into a supernatural episode? My goodness, I can talk about this for hours.
Hey, Jared Padalecki, ladies, I know you like that guy. Calm it down. But he actually got married. Jared Padalecki got married to the lady who played the witch Rose, the first one, not the second one, the first one.
The demon.
No, it was a witch. She called herself a witch, I believe, but she was the witch Rose.
Was she a witch? No, I thought she. Yeah,
because she had that blade. She had that blade she could stick in demons and can send them back.
I'm pretty sure she was a demon.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a little searching, kids. We're gonna have to do a little.
Yeah, he married that first chick.
I've got to find.
He hooked up with a bunch of monsters on the show, but like in real life, right? Didn't he hook up with like a werewolf or something also in one of the seasons? And then they were trying to find Lilith. Remember?
It's been a while.
And it turns out that she I think she betrayed him. I don't remember.
Sorry.
A million years.
Sorry, chat. I'm trying to find this. I know what she looks like. I'm trying to. I thought it was a witch.
No, she just knew stuff, and then and I think she betrayed him. Maybe at the end she saved him.
That's not her because she had.
No, just look up Jared whatever the hell his last name is, and then his wife.
Padalecki.
Yeah.
But it was his wife. No, it was the girl. That was his mother. Oh, actually, she's pretty. No.
This is just Dara checking out women now at this point.
Oh no, here it is. Here, Genevieve Cortez, who later married Padalecki, took over the role. Okay, so here it is. There she is. Kate Cassidy was originally Ruby.
Ruby, that was her name.
The role of Ruby.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one he married. He married the brunette.
No, this is her. The role of Ruby was cast for the 4th season. Auditions describing the character only as a love interest. Genevieve Cortez. That's the one. It's not Kate Cassidy. It's Genevieve Cortez that would end up married, because it says right here. But Kate Cassidy was the one who played Ruby first.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, we're eventually cast as Ruby and Oh, here it is. For the 3rd season, the writers decided to introduce Ruby, a demonic former witch. Okay, so she was demonic, but she was a former witch. Yeah, so that's what I remember.
Interesting.
But yeah, Kate Cassidy was the first, and then it looks like the last one, Genevieve, was the one who eventually married Padalecki. So I thought it was her, but it's actually
it's a brunette.
her.
Yeah, because they had that episode where they step out of the 4th wall. Do you remember?
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time.
Where they visit the supernatural set.
Yeah.
And they
the 4th
themselves in real life.
Well, the thing is there's that writer guy, and that's where things started getting beyond complicated, because again, the whole beginning premise was about finding the demon who murdered their mom and taking care of that, because that wouldn't have been 15 seasons. That would never have been 15 seasons.
No, what happened was later on in the later seasons, everything got too convenient. They just started making shit up as they went along to make things work out for them. Like all those lives that freaking Dean had was ridiculous.
Coming
back.
Yeah, and that's the thing that kind of became later on, like death and stuff. Hey, stuff. What's going on? Oop.
Oh, are you okay? Are you
yes.
dead? Are you dying?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just bourbon. But yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like it went past. I mean, again, it probably would have been forgotten after a while. But there's a point where a TV series hits its jumping the shark moment, right? You know, because that's an old thing. Jumping the shark was the Fonzie or the Fonzie thing. Well, yeah, for a while, yes, the Supernatural was carrying CW for a long time because it was profitable.
Yeah.
It was very profitable.
Yeah,
very
people who don't watch CW shows, mainly, they were watching that show. It was that good, and then it kind of fell off after a while. But yeah, it was that good.
Because there was just see what. Hey, it's you just well, it's got that. Hey, it's anything. That's why you have to show up. You have to show up to know what's going to happen. Oh, I took it off too early. There you go. Now you'd see it.
We're talking about Supernatural.
I would like Tiny and Dara to start a Supernatural podcast. No, I'm not starting another podcast. I'm doing fine with this one. I prefer them. No, you don't. If you've heard the stories of humping the shark, if you heard the stories about how dolphins, get after people,
don't they rape?
There's been stories. Yeah, they try to.
Dolphins rape, don't they?
Hey, Geek Storian. What up, my people? But then there was a show, Smallville. I used to watch Smallville a long time ago. Tom Welling and all this stuff, and that was a pretty good show too. They showed.
Are you a Superman fan?
I wouldn't say as much, but a little bit, because I remember the animations, right? Superman the series, and then of course the Justice League. But then there's always a Superman forgotten, and that's Brandon Routh. Everyone keeps pie-pat. No, it's not his fault that the story was bad for Superman Returns. Why do you think they're always smiling? I never know. We're just here to have fun. I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
No, Brandon Routh. He was the Superman. Brandon Ruth, Superman Returns, the
Oh,
movie. You
I
never saw
believe
it, did
you.
you? Hey,
No.
Lost Tales.
Mhm.
About dang time, good sir. About dang time. No, oh god, I'm gonna have to do some Wikipediaing again. All right, kids. Super. There we go. Ah, and yeah, Smallville. Cancel. Smallville was 10 seasons, and that's it. It lasted a decade, and that was enough. But then again, it jumped in its own shark too. All right, here's the movie I'm talking about. Superman Returns, 2006. This is Brandon Ruth right here. There he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he portrayed the Superman in this movie. Now, it's supposed to be a Superman that's supposed to be similar to Christopher Reeve. And
Yeah.
if you could see, yeah, so that's how it is. Yeah, I like there we go. I like Superman Returns and thought Brandon did a great job of capturing. Yes, exactly. It was
Yeah.
supposed to
I
be
remember
a
him. He was like exactly like Christopher Reeves, wasn't
yeah,
he?
he
Yeah.
had to wear a context and everything, but the thing of it was he captured it well enough. The only
Mhm.
problem is the story at the end where it was like Superman has a son and all that, and it's like, okay, that's pushing it a bit. But this was supposed to be, I think this was supposed to be a connection to the other Supermans with Christopher Reeve.
Wasn't that like in one of the comic books where he did have like kids and stuff like that?
I don't know because I've never read the comics, so I've
Oh.
only seen the animations.
Chat?
And
Anyone in the chat read the comics? Because I'm pretty sure there was like something where he did have a family with Lois or something. Meow 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 meow.
meow, yeah, meow, meow, yep, meow.
Exactly.
But it says here the film centers on Superman as he returns to Earth after a 5-year absence. So I'm thinking this is connecting to the older Christopher Reeve Superman, whereupon he discovers that his love interest Lane has moved on with her life, and his archenemy Luthor is plotting a scheme to kill him and reshape North America, which is true. I don't think the movie was too bad. My only issue with it was Kevin Spacey like they're shanking him. That was, yeah, but I mean, if you think about how evil Lex Luthor is, it does make sense to a degree. I mean, he's gonna come up with something evil. It's just the having the son thing was the story I kept hearing about. Yes, exactly. He came back. He came back it was connected to the Heroes of Tomorrow, whatever it was. He came back as like the Kingdom Come Superman or whatever. Oh, hold on, let me shut that down. And but yeah. So but that he's the one person I know that gets kind of overlooked because a lot of people didn't appreciate the story. They thought the story was kind of, that's not supposed to happen for Superman. But I really did appreciate that he was trying to, he did all the getup. He had the hair stuff, he had the look, he wore the blue-eyed contacts because Christopher Reeve had blue eyes.
Mhm.
So he really was trying to carry on that look. And you once he had the look, yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Okay, so that's where he's saying that story of the kid is coming from. But when you saw him in the getup, I'll check some pictures. Brandon, gosh dang it, Ruth, Superman Returns. I just want to find a picture, and I gotta go through all this stuff. There we go. Okay. And let me. Boom. Okay. Oh, I got a presentation. There we go. Okay. So this is him. You'd see him right there. That's
Yeah,
he's
he
playing.
looks so much like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, one of the best scenes in the movie was when the bullet hit his eye and just fell down.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the trailer. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you okay, so you see him as he is, the light color. Look at him right here. Right? That's him
Yeah.
as and then
I
you
saw
try
him
to
in the
go.
trailer, and the way he spoke was exactly like Christopher Reeve. It was creepy. Like the
Yeah,
lips and everything was like, "Ugh." He did
Yeah, then
great.
you
But he
you-
wasn't part of the whole this whole superhero movie thing franchise, right? He was just
Yeah.
look how handsome.
And so, but you see Christopher Reeve right there, and I mean, of course, the suit is not the same, but you see there's a curl, there's a look. You kind of see a similarity. I should have kept the. Well, actually, this is probably better. You kind of have there's a similar to it. So we go back, and there's you see the curl, you see the curl, you see the blue eyes, because I believe Christopher Reeve had blue eyes. I'm not too sure. I can't see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But all I know is the way he spoke was creepy because it was exactly like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, because he was trying to I think that's why they were trying to do is they were trying to emulate him, but it did work. It's just people didn't enjoy the son, Superman having a son story, because that's what I remember. But he was great as Superman, even if it was only once. And there was a nobody. Well, I mean, you'll have Henry Cavill, of course. You have Henry Cavill's look. You have Dean Cain, obviously. You'll have so many others. You'll have the animation one, right? You have the animation of George Newborn and Tim Daly. Those are the two people that I know have played Superman. And I think Tim Daly's son later on had done the voice of Superman because they sound so similar. What was it? Superman and Lois did actually have a son in the comics, so that never bothered me. Yeah, but the thing of it was, during that time period when that movie came out and was on, people were bothered by that. They were bothered by Superman's, because the kid had like asthma and all this other stuff, and then at one point,
it made him too human, I think.
They made him too human, and then his mom was in trouble. Lois Lane was in trouble, and then he like pushed the piano to a bad guy, and so then he didn't need his thing anymore. So it was sort of like, it is what it is. But for me, it's just like, I get it, but he's sort of one of the overlooked Superman because he did make that character as best as possible.
Oh,
so, and understandably so. You can. Understandably so about the Reeves factor, but at the end of the day, though, everyone's going to have their favorite Superman, whether it be George Reeves, which there is no connection, whether it be Henry Cavill just because he looks so darn good, or whether it's Dean Cain, or this or that.
You heard it here first, guys. Dara has a crush on Henry Cavill.
No. I just know a lot of women.
It's like the way people feel about James Bonds, right? People have their own favorite James Bonds.
Well, you can't go wrong in the essence of Sean Connery said it, right, in the movies, because it's never been a TV series, even though the movies act like it. No, that would most likely be Supergirl, and Supergirl's been played by a bunch of different women. I love Dolph. You love Dolph. What is wrong with you? But no, it's because
that big blonde guy, Dolph.
Dolph. His name is Dolph Enheimer. Well, I mean, people enjoy the one-timer George something. I can't remember. He played His Majesty's Request.
Roger Moore was the best Bond, in my opinion.
You had Roger Moore.
Roger Moore forever.
Roger Moore. Then you had the one George guy, and then you had Pierce Brosnan, and then you of course had Craig. I can't remember his last name.
Craig.
Craig something. Lazenby. Yes, George Lazenby was.
He was awful.
He was the only one. Craig. But Craig.
Daniel Craig. God damn it.
Daniel Craig. That's right. We got the last part right. But you can't go wrong with Tim Dalton is also what Timothy Dalton, is that Bond or is that Superman? Because I'd like to know.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Daniel Craig, that's right. Luke got it for us. Daniel Craig is the correct answer. You win nothing, but here you go. Here you go. We'll do a little clap for you. There we go. Little appreciative clap. Will the new Bond be a woman? I don't know, but she better have Gorilla Glue. Hey, never mind. That was a bad joke.
Aren't they doing something with the new Bonds though? It's
there's the woman one. It's what Hugh Scepter was saying was new Bond being a woman sort of thing.
It was right because Q became a woman, didn't she?
Q no. Q became a
Q was a
someone.
woman. They changed her to an old lady, didn't they?
No, Q became a young guy with glasses, but the dude who plays Q has acted in other stuff too. What was it? What was the BBC Q? I gotta find it.
This is the Wikipedia episode, guys. Welcome.
Ben Whishaw. That's it. Ben Whishaw is the new Q. Right. This is Ben Whishaw.
Thank you, Luke. It was M. Thank you. Thank you.
But Ben Whishaw was in a I got episodes for his. Ben Whishaw was in a what was it? Criminy. Stop sharing that. I gotta share the IDMB. Okay, so Ben Whishaw played in the where is it? It was a TV show. Happy something. Happy
Mary Poppins Returns. What was that?
Where what?
Is that what it said?
Well, I don't see Mary Poppins.
on.
Oh, Mary Poppins. Oh, yeah, that's the one with Emily Blunt. No, there's one. There was a TV series, the English TV, The Hour. That's it. He played in The Hour, and I have episodes of this. And he, it was pretty good too because that guy's been in some other shows as well. But yeah. It's all this connection of people who play like Matt Smith played in a bunch of different stuff before he became the Doctor, and he played the King Philip after that. The new Bond is black, mentally lesbian in a wheelchair who is a lesbian. It checks. I don't know anymore. It's a lesbian who became a lesbian.
Well, that's what they did with the Doctor. The Doctor's now a black gay man.
Which is weird because when they brought, because I'll give credit. Peter Capaldi played the character as best as possible, but the scripts weren't to the greatest. He did. It was funny to get to see him. It was funny to get him play guitar on a tank. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was cute. But here's the thing. Here's the disappointment with Peter Capaldi as the Doctor is because he was already in the show. I don't know if you know the British show In the Thick of It, where he's a giant asshole, and he's wonderful on that show. So when he got casted for the Doctor, everyone was hoping that he would be that character from In the Thick of It, and he wasn't. He was a crybaby punk.
You have to understand that Peter Capaldi was a big Doctor Who fan.
Sure, they all were, but like, ugh.
But he did pretty well. There were some moving scenes he did. He was, all right. We have our difference of opinion. Okay.
David Tennant, I think, was the best. He was the best. He was the best one.
Till he kind of folded and started supporting the new Doctor and all that stuff. So,
yeah, no, he had to. What are you gonna do? And then they brought him back because all the other ones stunk so bad.
And they still stink.
And they still stunk, right? They still
stink. They stink to the high heavens. It's right up here, right? And
competition of who has the best British accent, you or Phoenix?
I have a pretty good English accent. I also do a good Australian. And so, right, I go down to the bingy, and it's just right down there, and it's just trying to go like a kangaroo trying to come at me, and I said, I'm playing this game today. And I'm just going right past him. I give him a banana and just keep going.
You have to say nar.
No.
Nar.
I say whatever the heck I like.
Nar.
I say whatever the heck I like.
That's how they say it.
I did.
You say no. Yeah, it's Van Dyke Cockney accent. It's Australian.
No. It's funny is that the thing is that man is like 90-something years old and he's still, walking across the CMAT. That dude, he's close to 100 now, I believe.
Who?
Oh, that's right. Dick Van Dyke. Yes, he did play in World War Z. Capaldi did play. He was a doctor. Capaldi played a doctor who worked for WHO, the World Health Organization. Yeah, that was funny. Oh. My British accent. Oh, I gotta bring this up. My British accent was said be all Brits that it was the best ever. They said.
Every person chimed in, wrote letters, texted him personally. and said approved.
I don't believe that, but you believe whatever you want, right? You believe whatever you want. You don't down that memory lane, right? And you just try to enjoy that. I've talked to enough English people, all right? I know. Okay, I know when someone's pulling the wool over my eyes. Oh, you like it so far? It's like, I know you're faking it. I know you're faking it. Oh my goodness! But what movies have you seen recently?
None. I don't do movies for TV.
What?
It's not my jam.
What?
I don't. I watch YouTube. I watch like gaming channels on YouTube and fishing channels. That's it.
You watch fishing channels?
I do.
Why you? Oh, that's right. I saw your picture of pulling the catfish. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
Are you a southerner? Is that what you're trying to say?
A southerner? What are you talking about?
Well, don't you know how they catch catfish? They go noodling.
Oh, they canoodle. Yeah.
No, they it's called noodling. They go.
Yeah, noodle. I said
Yeah,
canoodling. Canoodling.
Canoodling.
Noodling
No,
is
that's what you call.
noodle.
That's what you have when you have a lover with you in a canoe. It's a canoodling.
You can canoodle with the catfish if you like. Whatever you're
No,
into, guys.
no,
we're not here to
no,
judge. I'm not
no,
anyway. Whatever
No,
you're into.
we don't support that kind of monstrosity.
Stay here, guys. We're fine.
Canoodling will be the new thing now. It'll just be like have a canoe, and you're just like, can I get in the canoe? He's like, look, it's real tight in here. That's what she said. But anyway, I do what I can.
I don't watch TV or movies. I'm quite boring, and I treat gaming as a spectator sport. I don't even really play myself. I just like watching it.
You're just like, woo, go, woo.
It's so stupid. Isn't that stupid? Like I've had ex-boyfriends who didn't believe me. They thought I was just being like nice. Where I'm like, no, I'll just watch you play. And they're like, you're weird. Like, no, I really just want to watch you play.
There's something I want to say, but it's bad. I'm a nice person. I won't be like that. I'll be very nice.
Like gamer voyeurism? Is that where you're going?
No. It was sort of like complimenting the guy when he's not performing well. If you catch my meaning.
Like, oh no, it's okay. Just have
No, you're doing well. Just a little to the left.
I'm fine.
When they pull out the phone, it's like, oh crap.
Pull out the phone. That's terrible. What are you talking about? Oh,
that's when the relationship has already ended, and now you're just playing footsie underneath the table.
What did they do before phones?
Yeah, it was called the telegram. They would just like they would do Morse code on the table.
Check this guy out.
They would do Morse code on the table, and then just like the other side would be like That's how it would go. That's how
footsies were back in the day. They Morse code each other.
Yeah, that's right. They did Morse code to each other, and sometimes when it got slower, it's like, oh, this is bad. I think I've just lost my line of communication. I can't. Oh, there's nothing going on here. Oh goodness, but yes, that's what we can do here. That's understandable. I mean, I haven't watched actual TV in forever, and I'd gone camping recently. Not camping, but I went to a KOA campground. If you know what a KOA is,
No.
And they have these cabins and stuff that are real nice.
Oh,
I feel like they're nice looking, but they're more like.
Isn't that like glamping? That's what they call it. Like, does not.
It's more like organized camping because it's like a plot of land, and they have electrical water hookups and all that stuff. So.
Oh, I do know what a KOA is. I know what it is. That's right. You rent like a little space, and if you have
I was just timing to see how long it would take you. No, you're fine.
I'll fucking do that shit. I don't know.
But there was they had cable in it, and I hadn't watched cable in forever, but I turned that on. It was like commercial after commercial after commercial. It's like there's like 5 minutes of the show, and then 15 minutes of it was like just commercial, like medical, all this other stuff. I don't know how many
do it anymore. You're not used to it anymore.
Well, not even with the ads, because I have a browser that kind of blocks ads. So, I don't do that sort of. I don't have to wait for that. So it's sort of like that instant gratification thing where people get around the ad stuff and all that, and yeah. So it's just like, really, when does the show start? I only saw like 5 minutes of it. And I'm just like, because it'd be like a movie. The Reacher movie was playing, and then it's like da, 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 and then it cut to like Cialis, and you're like, what's that have to do with anything else?
What's your feeling on cable channels not participating in like cable networks and like not networks, like subscriptions, like becoming their own like subscription program? Like
Has it been?
you know what I'm saying though? Like if you want to,
Like,
if you want HBO, you just download the HBO app, and that's
yeah,
instead of like buying
yeah,
cable and paying for
Really
cable every month and having
yeah.
like a package. Like, what's your feeling on that? I think that's great, by the way.
I mean, it's sort of like streaming services, right? Like that's a
Yes,
streaming
thank you. My
service.
brain. Sorry.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's those cat ears. It's those cat ears. No, but no, it is just a streaming service. But for me, it's like at a certain point, people have to choose between luxury and necessity, right?
Right.
Because going out is a luxury,
Mhm.
watching a streaming service is a luxury, donating to your favorite creator is a luxury,
Sure.
and so on and so forth. And so there's a lot of things that go down the list, like how much of what I'm doing is a luxury and how much am I doing is what is necessity. Because right now people are just, they struggle to put food on the table, especially if you have kids, right? If you have kids, it's more. I thought I was gonna sneeze. It's more disastrous, not disastrous, but it's more hard on you to provide than it is, say, someone who's single, who's like, oh, I can just buy this. Like I think the highest I ever spent for buying food at a grocery store was at least around $60-ish, like $65, and that's usually for a week.
$6 a week? Is that for just yourself?
It varies. It's the highest I ever spent was 60 to 65, but I mean I try to keep it under a value just to last a week because I get paid weekly, so that's why. I got Prime for a little while. I like the Fallout series, but I do think there's a point in place where it's just all that. Amazon Prime, great example of that is the luxury, but people keep going back to it because quick delivery service. You can have your stuff on the next day or two. And it's just like it's just another form of instant gratification. It's like Candy Crush. If you remember what Candy Crush is.
Yeah, of course. I still play it.
Exactly, because it's so addictive. You're like, I gotta buy this up. I've got to buy this little doohickey to get things going and stuff. People continually buy luxuries, like going to a movie out in a movie theater, a luxury, buying
Right, which is fine. Do whatever you want with your money. The problem is people with no money who want the same luxuries and then bitch about it. Like it's an entitlement. No, it's not an entitlement. Like you said, it's a luxury. And not everybody gets to do it. If you want to do it, you get another job. I don't know what to tell you.
For reals. Word up. Word up. And I get y'all frizzy rizzle over here going to do rap stuff. It's like, I'm down in the creek. I'm going to wash my feet and all that stuff. It's not gonna.
Down in the creek, I'm gonna wash my feet. It's true though. Like people, they were like, people bitching about those special packages you could buy at Disney. And the company's disgusting, but here I am waiting for Prime Day. Right? I don't care. I'm a sellout for a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's like, who has $1 million? Because I'm about to make one more sellout.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not that patriotic. I gotta tell you, like, I don't care. I love Starbucks coffee. I don't give a shit.
And here we see the female called TinyPandaFace selling herself out for $1 million.
I am. I do. I'm just. I like. I like things.
I like things too, but I'm not gonna sell my soul for it. All right?
No, it's not selling my soul. It's just iced coffee. Just iced coffee.
It's like sounding like, so what would you give for yourself? I'd like an iced coffee, please. Only one?
I have so little joy in my life, Dara. Let me have a fucking iced coffee.
So little joy. Well, look, but you look so joyous when I see you. I think it's because you're fishing too much. That's why you're not joyous.
No, it also brings me joy. Fishing keeps me sane. You gotta do shit that keeps you sane. You can't just sit around and do nothing, man.
Why are you going insane? That's the real. Why is TinyPandaFace going insane? That's the
Oh,
real
trauma, mental issues, whatever you want.
that's why she wears the cat ears as a reminder.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Whenever I'm by myself, I'll go. Meow, meow.
Start from the beginning if you want to, but it's a boring
chapter-
story.
Chapter 1. There was an old man in the street, and I said, "Screw you, old man!" And he got run over. And then I was like, "Oh."
I never ran anyone over. Don't start that rumor. I never ran anyone over.
No, you pointed at the old.
Deliberately.
No. That reminds me of the Office episode where Michael Scott accidentally runs over Meredith.
Did he?
Yeah, he hit her with his car. He was going into the parking lot at work, and he hit her with his car. And he's like, oh, that's not good.
I didn't watch it that much. That's funny.
Oh goodness, you're way behind. You try filming with Phoenix and see how much sanity you have. Well, that's true. But the funny thing is, like, I've seen him do his stuff, and he's like, he's balls to the wall off the accord, and I have him on. He's just as quiet as a church mouse. I'm like, come on, dude. Where's that spirit? Where's that fight?
What are we talking about? Phoenix?
When Panda's been on here doing this, he's always been like, he's quite different from when he does his show, and I'm just like, wow.
He can't be on all the time, Dara.
Well, yes, they do say if you're on more than 4 hours, you do need to see a doctor.
Yeah, you can't be on all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he does like 12,000 freaking shows on his channel.
Oh,
the guy needs a break. You know what I'm saying?
12,000 different. Yeah, he's always trying to come up with something else. That's for sure. But that shows his testament of the American spirit of ingenuity.
And it's for his loving public. It's for all you guys. He is loyal to you. You think you're loyal to him. Nay. He is loyal to you.
Yeah. And this episode, we'll see Panda Sub go hog wild on a hang glider. Woo!
Probably not.
Oh. Can I please get a break? You may have a 5-minute break, and then you're gonna have to go out back with the boxes. That's your break.
It is true. Like, everybody, I think, has that. Has their public persona, like different ones, like their work persona, their answering the phone persona, ordering pizza persona. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, I was taking a call.
Well,
No, I was joking. No breaks for you. I mean, I guess there may be a bit of a difference, but I would say it's very minute because I enjoy doing this more than my full-time job because
of course, of course you do.
Because it's just my full-time pays well, but this is sort of like the aspect of reaching across the table and just chatting with someone about whatever. Because I mean, I get the whole topic ratio of they pick topics and they speak about whatever niche they're on. But for me, it's like you guys are so. I mean, there is a saying of if you constrict yourself, like indie films, right? If you constrict yourself enough, you can make amazing, great product out of it. But I'm like, the world is too big to be that small. And sometimes you do have to kind of think big. I don't have a lot of money, dear Lord. I already give enough on my pay it forward, but I enjoy doing it because I see what paying forward does. But I don't know. I'm a difference of opinion that I'm just doing something that I think many aren't, or at least I'm not seeing, and I can't. And I just try to see what goes on, and so far I've been quite successful at like having almost everyone every weekday. Weekends are a bit different because those are for people who can't do a weekday. Those are special. But weekdays, I mean, one day I may do every day, but I'm not I've got to get more the ability to do so. Otherwise, I'm going to burn myself off. I'm just enjoying the process of now. I'm still trying to make. I'm still trying to make at least somewhat decent looking thumbnails. I'm way too far beyond that scope. I'm just like, oh, please just let me. But if you enjoy the process, it's not as bad. But sometimes it's like, how do I make this look good? How do I make this look great, better? How
You
do
have
I make this
to
look great?
enjoy it, Dara.
Yes.
Otherwise, why are you doing it? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly.
This is a choice. This is supposed to be for fun. If you're not
Yeah.
enjoying it, you just gave yourself a headache for no freaking reason. That doesn't
Yeah.
pay. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. If
Well,
it
and
turns into a job, forget it.
yeah, well, and for me, it's like the people who take it on the full time are just like, wow, you really are. You're gonna work more time. You're gonna work more hours than when you were working at a full time job. At least with a full time job, you got a break. But when you do this stuff, you're working almost 24/7, depending on the
It's a
news that comes
lot.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot between there. I mean, people who pre-record and then edit, forget it.
Mm.
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I do a
Yeah,
stupid podcast with my friend Jessica, and I do minimum editing. But before, back in the day, I used to actually like look through it and cut things. And I'm like, I don't want to do this, and we stopped because it wasn't
yeah.
fun anymore. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Well, that's why I use tools like Opus.pro to make my shorts. I use Canva to make my thumbnails. I use Claude AI AI to kind of help with proofreading and stuff. So I kind of use these tools to help, smooth out those instead of
Sure.
because an editor to have an editor costs hundreds to thousands of dollars. I'm like, if I'm
Well,
gonna make a
that's the thing though. Like if it's not your thing, like it takes the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah
You have to focus on that. For people like Phoenix, his channel is magical. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these if you Mr. Matthews, his editing is magical. You know what I'm saying? Like but they have that. That's
yeah
part of the process that they like, or at least
enjoy
or I've
yeah
accepted. You know what I'm
yeah
saying? Like you and me, we're just like, we like this. This is the
mm,
part we like. You know what I'm saying?
right
The other background stuff, we're like, oh, I don't want to do it. But this is the fun part for us,
yeah
you know?
yep.
Like how do we do this without the other part? You know, like
I
so
use tools that make the process easier.
right.
That's how I do that part. Now I do pay a sort of thing for Opus.pro, but the other ones are free on basis, and that's what helps ease the process. Like so right now I take beforehand when I was doing Opus.pro, I would just put stream after stream after stream in, and I was just taking different streams from different people, but then I was like, but I haven't mined one stream yet for all it's worth, and then not go back to it again, because once I've gotten all the shorts I want out of it, I don't need to go back to it again, which that just wastes money to do it. But hey Phoenix Electra, there's another Phoenix I know. I know 3 Phoenixes, except I call 2 Phoenix. One Phoenix Electra, one Phoenix Electra, and one Panda, because it just gets too confusing after a while. But anyway, we are at the top of the hour, and at the time of the top of the hour, I set aside some time for us to promote ourselves, because obviously, content creators usually wait till like the end of their show to do it. But I'm like, I never know how long this goes, because if you're enjoying the conversation, you can go for quite some time. And when I did my Dara's Hangout Den, we probably went at least a little over 3 hours. So it's just it's a marker, really. But anyway, I'll try to add the rest of the stuff you gave me later. But if you wanna promote yourself, the floor is yours.
Oh, well, hi guys. So as most of you know that I do shows with Panda Sub 2000. So check him out. Again, he's magical. I have my own Rumble. He's magical. It's unbelievable. He's a wackadoo, but he's insane. And he's he's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry. And but I have my own Rumble channel. It's TinyPandaFace, as you can see. And that is the umbrella account. And then I have my podcast, Real Professional Podcast. And I have my crocheting channel, Tiny
Ooh.
Panda Crochets.
Mm.
And then I have my live streaming channel, which is Cheesy Panda, which I just started doing things on. And I'm testing out. And apologies to everybody who was there for me trying out playing a game the last time. And it didn't work out.
Yeah.
My bad, but I'm getting all the kinks out, and I tried it again afterwards, and it works. I'm gonna do that soon and start playing games, and then doing the streaming chats and stuff like that. So
Nice.
there you go.
Thank you. You're getting something. We need to convince Jackie to just have one more channel, just one more.
Oh my god, I know Phoenix is so mad at me.
You have to have 30 channels, is what he's trying to
It gives
tell you.
everyone an option. Jeez. So if you want like all of it, you follow TinyPandaFace, okay? And if you just want the podcast, you're a real professional podcast. If you just want the crocheting, Tiny Panda Crochets. And if you just want the live stuff, Cheesy Panda. See?
There you go.
Everybody gets an option.
What up?
It's like a buffet. It's like a video buffet. What do you want?
So what you're saying is you're kind of like a buffet. All right, I got it.
I am, yeah. I love buffets.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch that joke anymore. But anyway, so I have mine's pretty quick, but anyway, guys. Well, thank you all for being here. Look, I appreciate you all, and if you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, share, or follow. Look, it all goes to bringing more people on, like TinyPandaFace, like Phoenix Electro, like Panda Slub 2000, like Geek Story, and like a few of the people in my chat. To be honest with you, majority of the people at times are people who've been on the show, which is the funny part. But if you want to be on and have the opportunity, go down to my link tree below, follow my links, and whether it's my Twitter, whether it's the email, whether it's DMing me at Discord, it doesn't matter. You have multiple ways to find me and get my attention, because again, this is something I'm trying to bring many different people on, whether they're creator or not, and it's an awesome time. You just see it here. We've gone from talking about Supernatural to talking about doing the Boogaloo and a rocket ship, and stuff like that.
Boogaloo.
Yeah. I won't say what that is. It's some of the kids would call that hanky panky after a while. But but anyway, guys, please like, share, follow, and comment, because all of that helps with being seen more, which has more people like Tiny Panda, and we have a great time. So thank you for that. But yeah, it's you both. I guess we're playing nice. We play nice here. We haven't hurt each other yet. We're okay here. It's not like we're beating each other up. That'd have been awful. Someone go on someone's show and there's like, yeah, it's time to learn the lesson the hard way. It's like, I thought this was a chat show. I didn't think it'd be like a beat 'em up. What the heck's going on here?
Like a roast, like a yo mama back and forth.
I can do yo mamas. Don't you get me started. Yes, Scepter, it is sort of like a choose your own adventure, and every time it is just as interesting. But I just say like free flowing or free. Another person said freeform. I just call it free flowing conversational, because you never know where it can go. It's sort of like you're sort of like on a canoe, right? You're on a canoe, you're on a river, or you're on like an inner tube, right? You're on an inner tube. You got your 6-pack in that cooler over there. You're just kind of floating on down, and then you got a few options where you could hit a river that's stagnant, or a river that's white rapids, or just a nice river, and you're just like, I don't know which one I want. Mama jokes. We did not almost. We probably did an hour of it, but not 2 hours. I can't go that far. Otherwise, my jokes start turning into this awful thing of just like dad jokes.
It starts getting personal, or does
it
it
just
get
starts
corny?
No, it just starts getting lame. It's like, I think I've heard that joke before. Is he recycling his stuff now? What's going on here? Knock, knock. Who's there? I don't think this is a really good joke. I don't know what you're saying.
It's like bad pickup lines. It's like, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Huh?
But that's like a dad joke at that point. It's like, dad's trying to pick up someone that's not going well. Or it's like are you from heaven? Because I just saw you fall and hurt yourself. Are you all right?
I just saw you fall and hurt yourself.
See, stuff like
Good
that.
night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Darachat.
Hey, knock it off. but that's how it can go. Well, I mean, it's like, I used to do yo mama jokes, and at a camp. I was at a camp. I did yo mama jokes and all that stuff, and I can't. What were some of the ones I did? Or you just try to make some up. It's like your mama's so fat that when she wants to take a bath, she usually goes to Lake Michigan. That kind of something.
You ever watch
I know.
Baby's Kids? You ever watch Baby's Kids?
What?
Baby's Kids. You never saw Baby's Kids?
Baby's Kids?
The movie Baby's Kids.
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good. Look it up. Baby's Kids, BB. And it's an animation, but it's like for grown-ups, you know what I'm saying? And it's based off of jokes from this comedian. I forgot his name. And they turned it into like an animated movie, and it was so good. But he did those jokes, and he's like, your mama's so stupid. We told her it was chilly outside and she wouldn't get a bowl, and I died when I heard that. yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this was
Put that on your list to watch, Dara.
92. Oh, it's a movie. Okay. Baby.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
1992. Holy crap, that's old. Woo!
Yeah, watch it. Put it on your list. It's a good one.
Well, there's one I got for you. It's called the TV. Here we go. This one, the PJs. That was a
TV
pretty good show.
Yeah, that was okay.
It was okay. It's probably the only show I know that Eddie Murphy was in.
It was okay.
It was a pretty good show.
The Boondocks was better.
Okay. Now we're just throwing around favorites. Like you got some skin.
Well, I mean, yeah. The Boondocks is better.
Farrah Side song, Yo Mama's So Fat. No, I don't. I don't.
The Far Side. The Far Side.
The Far Side. Are you like a rap girl? Do you like rap?
I did when I was younger. Now it's hard. It's awful now. But
do you? Come on, rap for us, Tiny Panda, rap for us.
I did. That's it.
No, that's not.
Deal.
No,
that's the songs nowadays. That's how it goes.
Oh.
And they just throw like a random word. Cheez-Its.
I can throw on Cheez-Its too, but then it's like I don't really like Cheez-Its. What would I? Wheat thins. Oh yeah, no, it's true. Problem is the show costs so much to make, and these days they don't want to pay nothing for animation. That's true. Stop motion animation is not a cheap thing, and that's a time consuming thing because it usually takes months. And to make an episode of that proportion, I bet you it took almost half a year or more just to make a show.
Remember Gumby?
Yeah, I remember Gumby.
Yeah, that was
Gumby.
His friend Pokey.
Yeah, Pokey. Modern rap is awful. Yeah, and the 90s had some good stuff. Like you had De La Soul. One of my favorite bands had rap in it, but not all of it was rap. It was the Gorillaz. The Gorillaz had like De La Soul, Booty Brown, I think it was. And they had so many other black creators on it. But yeah, it was pretty nice. It's a list of. It's why a lot of it. So good and baddies. Yeah, because it's just animation is time consuming and cost consuming, and so it's more of like
time is money. It's all about money now. Like how quick can we get these out and make our money? Boom, 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 boom.
Tiny Panda said I had to pay her $100 after this. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're talking to a broke man. I can't afford the moth that comes out of my wallet. Okay, that's how poor.
Hey, you can afford a wallet though, so you're doing better than me. Hey.
Yeah. The wallet was made out of a dead raccoon, and so I just kind of. How does that work? Don't ask. You don't want to know those answers.
Are there animals like where you live? There's too many animals here where I live.
I live in Indiana, so there's enough animals. Yeah. Moral Oral, that's right. Moral Oral was another one. That was a weird show.
I don't know Moral Oral. Oh, I do. That's the dog, right? Or something?
No. The dog one was Mr. Pickles. That was the devil dog. was like yeah. But that was an animation, but it wasn't claymation. So it's all what is it? Adult Swim stuff. So
What was the British one where he
Wallace and
had?
Gromit.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Wallace and
you.
Gromit. Then there is Chicken Run, which is sort of based on that proponent of, which I liked. But they came up with the second one. Like I think it was good with the first one. I don't think you need a secondary one. When you've already solved this, when you've already began and ended the story. Oh, Geek is driving. Okay, well, be safe, Geek. We don't want you driving off the road. So
Thanks
don't
for
do
letting
that.
us know.
Yeah. The raccoon wallet will defend your money with his aggressive teeth, but you have to feed it. That's true. That's true. I can't feed it wheat thins. I can't feed it carrots. I have to feed it like the sloppiest slop in the world. And it works. It stinks a lot from all, but it works. Open a sesame. Eat your food. Yeah, but it's pretty funny what you can remember. Like I remember because I watched like PBS back in the day. And there's a whole bunch of array of shows during that period of time. Not just Sesame Street, right? There was Cyber Chase. There was all these other stuff. There was a multitude of things. But and then Fox had stuff for kids. It's insane how there used to be cartoons on Saturday, and now
There's
nothing.
not, right?
Yeah,
They don't do
not
that
on,
anymore.
not unless you're on cable. But even cable doesn't have like a Saturday dedicated to cartoons. It's just like cable.
No, because
Cable's
you
a
have
different beast.
like you said, like we talked about before. There's streaming services now. Everybody has like Disney Plus or Nickelodeon, meow meow meow, whatever.
Yeah,
even Daily Wire has their own kids app.
I did hear about that. They did have like a
It's good. It's good. We
cartoon.
have it. It's really good, actually.
Is that what you teach your dog? He's like, look here, let's watch this.
Yeah, that's it. I show them my dogs.
He's like, this is how we eat. Look, this is how we get your fork, get your knife.
This is how we fight the man.
One fork at a time. Tuttle twins. Tuttle twins. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Tuttle twins. I don't know who that is.
Tuttle twins?
Yeah,
I've never. That. Can I look it up?
I've never heard of them. Oi.
Tuttle twins.
Oh. Say it. The old classic cartoons are amazing, but today it's junk and propaganda by Disney. Well, there used to be back in the day where Disney would do animations with their characters.
Oh, cute.
Where the during the early 50s and stuff, there'd be like a Donald Duck and Nazi costume and all that stuff, and it's just So there was that. But I mean, anything can be used as a form of propaganda. I mean, even your parents could be propagandized and they don't know it. It's whatever it is,
Yeah, of course. You don't even know you're getting hit with it.
Well, sometimes I do, but it's usually because I get slapped. So that's a different story altogether.
What?
And the knowing factor, right? but yeah, at the end of the day, people will probably just go back to the old classics like what was it? The Jungle Book, Winnie the Pooh stuff, Disney animation.
Kids still like that stuff. If you show it to them, they like it.
Anime is expensive. I animate sometimes a blunder. UE5 takes a whole team for animating. UE5 is a beast unto itself. Same with Blender. Blender and UE5 are beasts unto themselves. But I mean, if UE5 is Unreal Engine 5, it's Epic Games, their thing. But if you've ever seen the demos and stuff, it is so crisp, clear, photorealistic that it's made to the photorealistic look. Always good to see Donald stretching his wings and diversifying his skills by dressing up his knife. Well, that was during like the 1940s, 1950s, when the war was going on, and so in order to, and also to fight the Germans, you had to do a little thing called the fighting back. Yes.
I don't think we were fighting the Germans in the 50s.
Well, 1940, no, in the early 1940s, because 1945 is when the bomb dropped. So that's when the war ended. So it's probably early 1940s. But then again, they did the style changes after a while in the animation and whatnot. So, but I do like a little German once in a while, yeah, just to prove a point. Like you want to get away with things? No, not under my watch. No, that would have been Korea and the Cold War. Well, Korea was like in the 70s because that's where MASH came from. MASH came from the police action or the Korean War, which has only lasted 3 years, but the series MASH lasted like 11 years, which is like 8 ring cycle. Yeah,
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch that show when I was little. I don't remember
What?
why. Yeah, I don't know why my parents were so against that show. I wasn't allowed.
Well, the thing of it is that the title of the song is "Suicide Is Painless," and I'm like, I don't
What?
know. Yeah, that's the title of the song is
No,
"Suicide Is
it's
Painless."
not. What are you
Alright.
talking about? Do I have to look it up? All right.
I'm looking it up right now. Don't
This
you
is
worry.
the Wikipedia episode, guys.
I'm gonna Wikipedia right out of here. Done.
Suicide is painless. Oh.
Yep.
Can I tell you what I thought you said?
What?
I thought you said suicide is penis.
That's a you thing. Yeah. I could
That's
say
what every lesbian says. Am I right?
No, almost every lesbian says, "Where can I plug the dyke?" But that's a different story. Yes, it's a joke because in Holland they have these things called dikes, and I'm not gonna explain. And it's a word play. I love your East Coast accent, Tiny. Oh, look at that. Your accent's so cute.
Do I
That's what
have
she
one?
said.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yet there are certain words that I've
Mm.
been told that is very East Coasty.
Yes, it was in the 50s, but the series was in the 70s. I apologize. I should have made that clear. The series was in the 70s, but the Korean War was in the 50s when it only lasted a year. No, 3 years. It lasted 3 years. Dick versus Dyke. You could say Dick versus.
No,
There you
Dyke
go.
versus Dyke.
No, you could
So-
say Dick. You could say Dick Van Dyke because you have it all together right there.
See?
It's like a German thing, like Dick Van Dyke, y'all. Suicide. It was the original.
Why
No, it wasn't.
Why did you asterisk suicide?
What?
What is it
No.
called? What do you say? You can't say suicide anymore. What do you say now?
EOL. End of life. EOL
No.
is a.
What's it called? Guys, help me. Chat, help me.
Well,
What do
there's
they
some
say?
other people say other things, but I say EOL because EOL is sort of a tech term. It's the end of life of a product, but I say end of life because there's some people-
Unalived. Thank you.
Unali-
Thank you, Stuff Central.
unalived.
Unalived.
Self-unaliving, unalive. Yeah, I get it. I got you guys. I see you.
Unaliving penis.
Unaliving penis. That just sounds awful. That sounds like a Frankenstein moment. That just sounds. That just sounds nasty. So trying to look up the lyrics.
Unalived penis. It sounds like a death metal band, doesn't it? We're unalived penis. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Song lyrics. I gotta do lyrics, otherwise I'm gonna get like you
Lyrics
should
for
need
what?
help.
Unaliving penis.
No. All the boys cross the legs. No, my legs weren't crossed. No, I was trying to look up the lyrics for Suicide is Painless. The song, here we go. The song Suicide is Painless was written by Johnny Mandel and Michael Altman for the 1970 film MASH. Okay, so it was for the film. The song has been covered by several artists, including Maniac. Here are some of the most notable lyrics from the song. Though Through early morning fog, I see visions of the things to be, the pains that are withheld from me. I realize, and I can see that suicide's painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take it or leave it if I please.
Oh, how emo! My goodness.
This is a 70s song. The game of life is hard to play. I'm gonna lose it anyway. The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is all I have to say. The sword of time will pierce our skin. It doesn't hurt when it begins, but as it works its way on the pain grows stronger. Watch it grin. A brave man once requested me to answer questions that are key. Is it to be or not to be? And I replied, oh, why ask me? The songs are often interpreted as a commentary on the futility and the absurdity of war, as well as the human desire to escape the pain and suffering it brings it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
That was a theme song.
Yes, that was it was an opening for a movie, and then it became a theme song of the series because, again, and I believe the only person
and then the 80s came along, and then they had dope
punk
jingles.
rock.
Yeah, it's the show theme songs in the 80s.
What up?
Awesome.
What up, my broski?
They slapped, as the young kids say.
All right, Grandma. All right, Grandma, what else you got? I remember the time when I would take Grandpa out and I'd show him what a rave is. Grandma, what's a rave? Oh, let me show you.
That will be. I mean, one day, grandmother. I mean, now, people my age are grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about the time I went to a rave.
Sometimes people could say, I can hear TinyPandaFace, whatever, say, I'm a grandma. And then they just do all that thing. Panda got some personality to her. I mess with it. Go for it. Go for it. Throw her off. You say, hey, look, I got this. Look, here's these pair of keys. Go for it. Woo, woo, woo. Jingle, jingle. There was something I was going to say, but I can't remember now. Gosh dang it. Grandma's in the mosh pit kicking.
Don't sleep on Grandma.
Grandma's in with her walker, and she's shaking like she's 20 years old. Don't get in my way, Sonny. I'm going to make you pay for it.
It's true.
Oh, goodness.
Grandma's seen some things. Grandma's did some things.
Grandma's seen some things, and then she did some things. And
she did a lot of things.
Then she regretted some things, and then she wished she hadn't done those things, and then she went back to doing those things. And
those are the OF girls now. Those OnlyFans girls. When they get old, my goodness.
There was some series or whatever, and it showed a. Could you remember
what happened? I remember.
Gma remembers when raves were cool. I got my light sticks. Watch me go. Ooh. Oh, I broke my hip.
Grandma used to hit bumps of Special K. You don't know nothing about.
Get Grandma's prune juice. I'm about to show you what.
Steve, don't underestimate Grandma. Grandma's gotten laid more time than you can count, so don't even. Grandma's be rocking out there. I don't know.
I get to see someone trying to do like a skit of that, and it's just like Grandma's in the mosh pit, and the title, and that's just the title's like Grandma's. What's a mosh pit? What the hell's going on?
Do people not do mosh pits anymore? They must.
I have nenever been to a mosh pit at all.
But they must still do mosh pits, right?
Glow stick walkers. Candy was not just in the dish next to the couch. I love mosh pits. They do. Oh, see, there you go. You got someone who loves mosh pits.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Phoenix Electra says, I hear they do. Yeah. Shake your, do the whole shake your money maker sort of thing.
Do you not know what a mosh pit is?
It's a pit of people, I believe.
It's a pit of people. You get seriously injured in there, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta hold your own.
It's back in the day when there was, the Black Fridays where people would just run over each other to get the toy, like Cabbage Patch.
It's body slamming. It's constant body slamming. I could never do it. I can't even headbang, so
you'd be knocked out. The pit is not
I
for
get
the
headaches easily. I'm a punk. I can't do headbanging.
Phoenix Electra. I thought you were. I thought you were. But no, I'm just joking. Someone posted a picture of 3 generations of OnlyFans. That is insane.
What do you
That
mean?
is insane.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I did see that. The grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. I did see that.
No, no, that's wow.
It's exactly what you're picturing in your head, by the way, Dara.
That'd be something different. But Tiny Panda's a punk. That's a fire. She's a freak and a punk. There you go. That's like 2 crossfires right there. Watch those quiet. Don't cross the wires. I'm gonna cross them. All that stuff. But no, that's just like, it's like, oh, we're getting into the family business. What is that? Prostitution?
Yes.
Again? The family. No.
Family business.
The family business of the family way. There you go. That's really
money though. These OF girls make 6 figures a month. Every
Not
month.
all of them. Not all of them.
No, not all of them, but a good
Right.
amount of them.
Yeah, good job. Amaranth is a pretty good one, but even then, that's the dicey road right there.
That's a dicey road. You wouldn't sell your feet pictures, Dara? You're not going to show your feet on the internet?
I have a little more pride in myself. Okay, that's why I do this. I remind myself trying to do it the honorable way doesn't pay. All right, let's go. No, it's just, but it kind of does show where the family pimp house. There you go. That's it. The family pimp house.
The family that hoes together stays together. You know what I'm saying?
In more ways than one. You catch my drift. I think Joseph wrong profession. No, you did not. You did not choose the wrong profession.
Phoenix,
You did not choose the wrong. You make wonderful stuff. Don't say that.
6 figures a month though.
I wonder if someone's getting tips and someone's receiving tips, if you catch my drift.
I'm passing down their knowledge. Like which KY jelly, which lube to use. You know what I'm saying? And the expiration dates.
Oh gosh. It's like you don't need.
There's a OnlyFans safe house type of thing in Las Vegas. I think they're called the Freak House or something.
The Freak House.
Yeah. Bye, Steph. Are you leaving?
Yeah, he's leaving. He said TinyPandaFace needs to get a hold of herself. No. She has a face that looks cute to kill. Cuteness. Cute to kill this summer.
Cute to kill.
Cute to kill. That's right. It should be a movie. They do all this, of course, like the early with the horror movies, right? It's just like they should do a very cute person, it's like, aw. And it's like,
that's the whole thing between like Chucky and other shits where it's like,
no, Chucky's not cute though. Chucky's more like,
what just came out? What was that? The Huggy Wuggy video game.
Are you talking about Poppy's Playtime?
Poppy's Playtime. Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, Poppy. See, she's a villain.
OnlyFans
reality show. It's gonna happen, Scepter. It's gonna happen. It's gonna you're gonna get a whole bunch of whores in one house. Smell. Can you imagine the smell in that house? Oh.
Someone open a window.
Lord. Like penicillin with breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This one's interesting. In the future, they have a crowdfunding website called Go F Me, where the highest bidder gets an interesting night. No, what will be more interesting is if the highest bidder is a family member. That will get really interesting.
What are you talking about? That's terrible. Are you okay, Dara?
There have been stories out there where daughters have found out that their own fathers have bought their OnlyFans.
Oh, there's a famous and I use the word famous very loosely, but a well-known porn star, and her dad is locked up. He's like locked up for like a long time though, and no other porn was available, and he had to jerk off to her.
Oh wow. Cool.
Incest TikTok that exists? No, it doesn't, Phoenix.
I'm not gonna show this on screen.
This is live, right? How do we edit a live in it?
No.
By the way, if anyone's listening, we do not condone any of this behavior, okay? We're just talking here, all right? This is just talk.
No, there's no show called that. It's just TikTok. What's that? It does. Oh, she's probably talking TikTok
Yeah,
as in like the
TikTok.
website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says TikTok. Oh,
Gotta-
Phoenix, how did you get there, Phoenix? Don't tell me. I don't want. Oh,
Gotta think
God.
of innovative ideas these days. Well, they're not innovative. It's just horny people. That's what it is. Phoenix. What does Phoenix say? Phoenix says the mom found a lipstick in the car, added spice to it, and then the daughter was like, "Why is my lips burning?" Oh, oh, she's. And then her dad said, "Why is my crotch burning?" He had to. Oh, jeez, it's a bad day today. We've gone down, children. We've gone down some rabbit holes, and they've not been too
draw the
pretty.
line at incest. Nope.
You, there's a dark side of the web, and the further you go down, the further you realize that there is no end to human depravity. There is no end to it. TikTok is well, yes, because it's all CP. I mean, what do you expect? But
What does that mean?
CCP. Sorry, CCP. The Chinese Communist Party. Sorry,
Oh,
I thought it said CCP, but it just said CP, which is a different.
Isn't that colored people?
No, maybe
pretty
good.
sure.
Nothing good. Sorry, I show up, and it goes. No, you don't. It doesn't go downhill when you show up. It just you get a little wild sometimes. You get a little restless. You get a little restless, and you start doing the witch dance that the old shamans used to
What
do.
happens? What happens? What went downhill? Nothing went downhill.
No,
Phoenix.
nothing went downhill.
You're wonderful. You're lovely.
Yeah.
There's no downhill here. Let's just,
There's only uphill, and then there's only up, and then there's. Never mind. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna keep going with that one.
Or in my case, it's just a plateau. It's a constant, just mediocre maintenance, just straightforward, which is fine.
I was surprised. Like what was it? But Chinese TikTok is wholesome learning how to put Kalashnikovs back together. I don't know what that is. No for the boob jokes. Hey, you know what? Do whatever. I'm not gonna stop you. It's not like
What
you'd
boob
stop.
joke? We had a boob
I don't know.
joke? Did we miss a boob joke?
I don't know. I don't know what boob joke it is. But
is it open night on Darachat?
It's always open night. We're still going uphill. Well,
open mic night is what I meant to say. Open mic night.
We're still going uphill. Well, some people are still going uphill, but that's a story for another time. It is the actual A and AK assault. It is the actual assault and assault. No, what is AK? Arkansas? What? I don't even know what's going on here anymore. my chat's run wild. Get back here.
Get back here.
Get back here now. Come on. Knock it off. I don't know what the actual A and A key. I'm lost there too. I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even see where the context is from.
Yeah. Automatic. Oh, she's talking about the TikTok thing, China. Automatic Kalashnikov.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm here, present. I'm with you. I got you.
K for the accidental learning. Hey, we're all learning here together. Today class, the letter P. No. Chat be well. Hey, that's what we do here. Hey, Stephen, welcome over here. No, it's but it's fun though. That's why I like to get to do this, because we can go wherever. Now, the funny thing was though, from my perspective, was yesterday when you did your show about your new chat thing you did with your friend. I can't remember.
Oh, my name. Podcast, Real Professional Podcast with Jessica. Yeah.
I was like, what rabbit hole am I going down with this? What is going on here?
A lot of ratchet. We were ratchet. Yeah,
You're
ratchetry. Ratchet. 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 Ratchet.
ratchet. What does that? What?
Three.
Why were you being a
Ratchetlery.
ratchet?
Ratchet. You know what
Rat-
being a ratchet is?
No.
It's trash.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
trash.
okay. I see. No, I'm like,
Yeah, we were
being a
talking about casual sex, casual hookups,
jeez,
one
Louise.
night
That's,
stands, hot girl summers, hot boy summers, whatever you want.
I thought they
Yeah.
would just call them F boys at this point, but
Yeah.
but
You want to be a fuck boy? Whatever you want to do.
I
Whatever
do
you want to call
not,
yourself.
young lady. I try to do my best to make a wholesome, somewhat nice show. Try to be here. Try to have fun with this, and all of a sudden we're talking about just doing it on the down low. At this point,
There's no down low. You don't have to do. No.
yo, I just hooked up with no. But you know
Yo.
what?
Is that what you think they sound?
My girl getting crazy on the reg, yo. Word. No,
Oh,
it's
that's great.
but it kind of lends itself into the whole relationship factor because you see all this red pill stuff and black pill stuff and all this, and I'm just like, it's a lot of people trying to convince other people that they know the true answer of what makes a success, and
Oh, Dara, preach. Everything you're
I
saying right now
add it
is
to your mother. What? To my mother? Why are you trying to say to my mother? What the heck's wrong with you?
word to your
Why
mother.
would you do that?
But you're right, Dara. It is a bunch of morons telling other morons how to live their life. Like, it's so stupid.
It's that whole saying, the blind leading the blind, and it's like,
right.
my thing is, right, when they talk about the what is it, the birthing rate or whatever it is, it's like, but you're not understanding why it's happening, right? You can point to a bunch of different stuff of why are people having more kids. Oh, well, bills are high. Oh, well, both parents are working. Oh, well, this. Oh, well, that. But the real reason is you're not getting to the real reason of why. You have the reasons vary so wise, and it's not just one answer. It can't be one
Right.
answer.
Right. Plus, why do you care? Like, why do you care? People are not going to stop having kids. You know what I'm saying?
No, and
As a
people,
species,
right?
it will
Hey, UB
still
legend.
happen.
Yeah.
Why do you need to happen at a tremendous rate? And why is it right? But like you said, like, there's many reasons for everything.
I gotta do the we ate. That's how we doing. I'm trying to people get to it. Hey, you know what? More power to them, but it can get out of hand. It can get out of hand. Steve put that up. People getting too
Phoenix says clown pill.
Clown.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. Clown pill.
No, but the red pill, because the red pill idiots. Clown pill. Yeah, you're right. It's stupid. It's the equivalent. Those red pill idiots are the male equivalent of modern feminists on the female side. It's like this extreme like notion that men need to be a certain way and women need to be a certain way, and it's ridiculous. It's insane.
I say this: men aren't approaching anymore, and it's because the standards have been up. To a degree, yes, but there's an issue I have with people. There's a mindset of thinking that it's all women, or there's enough women saying it that the belief can be all women, but it's not all women.
That's what it is.
The same thing for the men's side, right? Like, women see enough of a certain section of men, and they say all men are like this. That's incorrect.
Right.
A huge chunk is, but not all.
Right.
Can we get funds for IVF rather than just sterilization procedure? I don't know what IVF is
in vitro.
In vitro, yes. But
In
that's
vitro,
mostly for people who can't have kids, right?
It's mostly for people. Those are people who have a difficult time having kids naturally. So it's super expensive. It's like $20,000 or more.
Jeez. $20,000. I could buy a used car and put money aside. we can't. They should be. Well, yes, but there's not. You already see issues with the paying of people in the welfare stuff. It's just like you're not. There's too many people want a one or two answer solution, but there is no 1 to 2 answer solution. It's a
Here's what my thing
multivariate
is: just let people do what the hell they want to do. Just as long as those people
with
don't bother other people. That's
within
the
reason.
problem. You know,
Within
within
reason.
reason, obviously.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like social issues like that, or personal like medical
Mhm.
like issues, just don't bother me and I won't bother you. You don't want to have kids, don't have kids. But don't make me pay for your birth control either. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Word
Like
up.
that's the deal. You know what I'm saying? That's the deal here. You want to
Word up.
become a woman or a man or an it or a lizard or whatever? You know what? Go ahead. But don't make me pay for your damn surgery. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to call you whatever hell freaking stupid thing you just made up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
But
what it is. Don't bother me and I won't bother you. That's it.
I wanted to call myself a megalith. No, that's not.
Oh, what?
No, nothing. I think UB says, I think the social media girls made the good women look bad, and I think all women. I don't think all women are bad in my opinion. Well,
All women are bad.
that's great because that's one step away from what it sounds like majority of those red pill people say is all women are bad or so many women are bad that they're all like it. And I'm just like, but humanity is so wide and varied. Like humanity is so wide and varied that you're not gonna get like it. I tried to do coding a long time ago. You try to learn coding, right? Like Panda sub goes way beyond what I've ever done in my life. So
Wizard, remember?
Wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard of code. But I tried to do a Code Academy, which is sort of like a site you can go to learn about different forms of coding. I tried it for 2 weeks and I couldn't do it. But there were a few things I learned along the way. Is like one of the things is that we'll never be able to do an actual national poll because it's just too many instances, too many people, and not enough ways to get everyone, right? But when they do polls, they're only doing a subsection of a whole. That's how polls work, is they only do a subsection. It's never everyone. It's only a subsection.
Right,
And
yeah,
that subsection is taken as a sample as
Sure.
thinking that this is what so that's why it feels like to some degree statistics that are based on those things can be off because one, who's taking the statistics? It's a human, right? The second is we can't template this one thing off a chunk of people
Right.
onto everyone,
Right.
because it's not
fair.
It's not the not fair part. It's just not correct.
Right.
Because
it's not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I identify as the CEO of Geeks and Gamers, and you can. I want to hear an Alabama accent, though. I want to hear you do an Alabama accent. Then be fighting words. Lost Yells. Phoenix says, "Then be fighting words." I don't know what fighting words you're talking about.
We're missing context.
I know. I'm trying to catch up. Then be fighting words. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't think those red pill idiots, it's not that they hate all women. They think certain types of women are bad, or they think all women should act XYZ. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the same for men too, because each side placates.
But that's what I'm saying. The red pill guys are the male equivalent to modern day feminism, where on the women's side, these modern idiots are going, well, you need to do this for me and be this and ba 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 and equal that and ba 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 meow 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 meow. You know what I'm saying? And now the men have their own version of nya 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 nya. And those are the stupid podcasts of these stupid two morons freaking yelling at each other, and you're just like, oh god.
No, but you get Tiny Panda. You got to do it in a deeper voice, like no.
Well, that's what you're here for.
I don't have a low voice.
You don't have your bass. You don't have like a
floor. This is my bass. This is my voice as is. This is it. There's no. Well, and the funny thing too is when I started doing this stuff, right? Because I have a mic here, and at the back of it, there's an input where I can listen to my voice to try to make sure that's going through all right. And I listen to my voice, I'm like, I sound like that. I really sound like that? I just
Never
like,
listen
what?
to your own voice. Everybody hates the sound of their own voice.
Girl, the girls who want the okay, yeah, the 6 inches or whatever it is.
Yeah. You spoke about that the other night with Chad, I think.
Lost dance. If anyone gonna sleep with my
Oh,
that's Alabama for you right there.
that's good phonetics. Good job.
That is.
Who did that?
That was Lost Tales. Lost Tales did that.
Good job. Good phonetics.
Well, let's clap for Lost Tales. Let's call great job, Lost Tales. You get a gold star tomorrow. But then UBE Legend says, I cut them off. Simple. Well, you do what's best for you, right? The conversations become about gibberish and glory and glorious. Yes, because that's what their church is about. We can go anywhere. It's like reading Rainbow. I can go twice as high. I just take a look. It's in the book. It's
You have to
Reading
sing
Rainbow.
it. Daraoke.
I don't remember.
remember?
I'm going to look up the lyrics.
Daraoke.
I'm gonna have to look up
Daraoke.
I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics. I don't know. I don't. Reading Rainbow.
Butterflies in the sky. I can fly just as high.
Yeah, I know. I gotta look up reading. Well, because there's like the lamb chop one, which is like this is the song that never ends.
Rainbow.
Um,
I can go anywhere.
there we go. Butterfly. There we go. Now we got it. I got to Chaka Khan. Save me, Chaka Khan. All right, let's look at chat first. Oh, howdy, UB. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Lost Tales. We appreciate good phonetics. What's that? 6 figures, 6 something. It's 6. You have to make 6 figures. You have to be 6 feet tall, and you have to have 6 inches. And I won't tell you what the 6 inches are.
Feet.
Dairy. Yes, big feet. Dairy Okie. No, that's more southern. Reading Rambo. No, it's reading Rainbow. Rainbow.
Reading Rambo.
Reading Rambo. That's usually what Sylvester Stallone does.
Yeah, it's him reading you a bedtime story.
So this is the lyrics of Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow, butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in the brook. I see a Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. That's the line right there. I can go anywhere. That's what's like Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. Something like that. I can't sing it. I got a size 12 feet. I think if that's gonna kill a woman. That's really gonna kill Jeez. That's gonna burst some things. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, reading. I remember watching this as a kid. This was on PBS, of course.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And
it's so good.
Oh yeah, it is. But that's where I'm getting the part is like I can go anywhere with their chat. I can go anywhere. I'm not stuck in a niche. I'm not stuck in I mean, it's a podcast. Okay, sure, it's a podcast or interview, whatever. It's not an interview, but we can just go about anywhere. And I know the YouTube stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. As in, like, if it means that I have to use YouTube to censor one side and then the whole thing's on the other side, guess what? You have a place to go. It's Reading Rainbow. Read on that rainbow. That's right. I think it does. Oh, Scepter.
What happened?
Oh, no, Scepter. This is a response to the 12 feet thing. I think it does, Stephen. Look, if you got 12 foot, you're done.
12 feet?
No, yeah, I got size 12 feet. So, well, it's always like the things like the big, if they have big feet, you know how big they're. It's like, really? I've never seen that to be true. I mean, no, I'm not gonna. No, it's gonna go a little far in that. I stopped myself.
And don't you, chat, dare ask Dara how he knows.
I know too. Look,
don't you dare, chat.
I know a lot of things. But I don't say a lot because that's the part of the mystery. But also it's part of because there are some appropriate things to say, and then there are not some appropriate things to say. But somebody in the chat makes fun of me for being a little male in some things, and yeah, dear oh dear is right,
What?
Steve. Dear oh dear. Yeah, she knows who I'm talking to. Not you, but the person in chat knows who I'm talking to. Gym locker room. Yeah, gym locker room talk stuff. Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, yeah, making fun of me all the time. All this stuff. She knows. But yeah, I just like with reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere with this, and I Dara, man, if it's of mystery, man of mystery. Hey, I try to be. She says Dara, man of mystery, but I think she meant
Okay.
of mystery. He likes to look at pretty pictures. Yes, I do. Yes, I'm trying to pin it. Oh, there we go. Yes, I like to look at pretty pictures. Like yeah, too personal. Hey, I'm trying to keep TMI out of this. Sooner or later, people like, look, man, you didn't have to tell me how many inches it was. Like, somebody asked a question. It's like that scene from Seinfeld where George Costanza gets out of the pool. I was in the pool. It was cold. The TMI battle. No, it'd be the TMI rap battle. That's how it'll go.
TMI rap battle.
I gotta hanging low. It's all down to the street. And
That's all female rappers now. It just isn't it? It's just them talking about their meows.
I thought women were always a bit TMI, to be honest, because they like talking about, they like to share a little bit between their girlfriends.
Yeah, I guess women always feel like they have something to prove, so they go a little too far. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all the female rappers are much dirtier than male rappers. They're all talking about their meows. I don't want to hear about your meows. Stop talking about your meows.
No. No, I'm not gonna make through this.
On the next episode of Panda Sub 2000.
the cream asterisk. Oh, come on. That's a little too low below the belt. Come on.
What's a cremasteric?
I think she's talking. No, I'm not going to sound it out. I'm not going to spell it out. Semi-pro quotes. Yes, right. Semi-pro quote. We're getting too dirty here. This is a Tiny Panda podcast for show. For shizzle.
Close, isn't it?
No, it's mine. This is mine. You can't take it over. So you do swing it over your shoulder. No. That's not, well, the song goes like that, yes, but that's not what we're talking about here, Missy. All right. His brother has all three types of, okay. Oh, I don't, semi-pro, I don't know about that. I don't know about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. All right, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just like, I'm a blank slate.
Backwards when you talk like that.
No, I'll do it like this.
Or you got to do it what we did in the early 2000s, to the side and
it's stuck right there. It's like
your head.
It's alive! Help! You write on a piece of paper that says, "Get me out of here." Gotta play some. Gotta get out of here and play some. I don't know what TG16 is. What is TG16? I tie it around my waist. Oh goodness, Panda Sub, you are one of a kind. I will tell you that. You're one of a kind. You are the master of putting your foot forward in quicksand and saying, "It's not quicksand, it's just sand." Maybe not, but maybe not you. But if App Panda is telling the truth, now you're gonna have to be a little more specific. What about is he telling the truth about? Because I'm smelling a like one truth, three lies sort of thing. That's where the pretty pictures line is from. Oh, okay. I don't. There's a lot of things people are throwing at me that I don't know. It's like having a bunch of.
TG16. He's telling Phoenix to get out of here. TG16 because Phoenix has a live stream tonight, doesn't he?
Now, do you enjoy him for his game ones or no?
His game ones?
Yes. Because I saw you. There was a game when I saw you at with him, so I didn't know if you joined him for his game ones as well.
Yeah, we have I don't even remember what they are anymore. It's it's Chaos and Fury and Havocs and Phoenix and Havocs. And the Phoenix and Havocs one is me basically just watching him play a game. But
Well, you did say earlier,
yeah, I love it. I mean, I enjoy it very much. And then like he tends to play games where like the chat can kind of join in and kind of help, or at least
I was gonna say something very, very naughty, but I decided not to because I'm a professional here.
Are you?
It's a Will Ferrell movie. Well, that's. I remember Party House is a Will Ferrell movie. Rob Burgundy. Rob Burgundy's pretty good Will Ferrell movie.
Elf.
Elf. The Other Guys. That's another one. Yeah, there's a lot of good Will Ferrell movies. But I enjoy. What? Eggman.
Anchorman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Anchorman. Rob
Milk
Burgundy
was
yeah.
a bad choice. Yeah. Anchorman.
He gets like tranked in the neck or something.
That was
No, that was Party House. That was Party House. That was it.
Was that Party House?
No. Yeah. That was the it was where they like do a fraternity.
Yeah, but is that what the movie was called?
Ooh. I'm not hardcore at all. It's just I can be more 18 plus, but it's a comfortability level, right? Like you can't just be someone who starts out like that and your guess is like, what's going on here? What are we doing? has Woody Harrelson in it. Yeah. Nice. I enjoyed Woody Harrelson in the Zombieland movies. That was pretty nice. What?
Yeah, I like the first one.
Are you not the second one?
I never saw the second one. I didn't think a second one was necessary. I don't like
Step
like
Brothers.
sequels.
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
No, Step Brothers was with him and John C. Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one he did with John C. Reilly was Talladega Nights. That was another one that.
Yeah. There you go.
What was the one? Shake and bake. We're going to shake and bake. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we get it. Right. We get it. Sometimes you have to throw me under the bus to make yourself feel better. I understand. I feel like the butt in all jokes, but not the butt to be used in whatever. But anyway. Oh man. Not Step Brothers. All right.
No.
But Step Brothers is another movie that Will Ferrell did.
Yeah, it is. But what was the one where you were talking about where he gets in the neck?
Animal. I thought it was Party House.
No, was it? Why does that sound familiar?
Party? Is it? Well, let's do that. Party House.
There's a needle in your neck or something like that.
No, it's not that. Will Ferrell. There we are. Will Ferrell. Gotta find his IMDb.
Old school.
Oh, that's right. Old school. Yep. Old school. Old school. Yes. Yeah, Old school. He's done a lot of pretty crazy movies. But is the panda sunburnt? Oh, he's asking if you're sunburnt.
Me?
Yes.
My light is. I have a different. I am like a little because I'm at.
Yeah.
I fish a lot, so
yeah.
I'm out in the sun.
You get that fishing cam.
See now I can.
Ooh, look! Ooh!
Look
Look at that! Everyone, tell her she looks pretty. Ooh,
That's too bright. You can see too much of me.
I need to hide
insecurity. No, hide my face.
All right. Well, it is the top of the hour again. We have we've had a great time today. So why don't you promote yourself again, young lady? And I think we'll kind of close out with the thing, and we'll close out from there. So go ahead, promote yourself, and let Tiny Panda speak your words.
So I'm on Panda Sub 2000, which is Phoenix's Phoenix's channel, and I do some shows with him, but he's magical. Go check out Panda Sub 2000. He's awesome. But I have my own channel, TinyPandaFace, and that as my podcast, Real Professional Podcast. It has my crocheting videos, Tiny Panda Crochets, and my live streams, Cheesy Panda. So there you go.
Look at that. And she's cheesy herself. Look at that. She's got those cheeks you just like to pinch it too. But that's because she's wearing those cat ears, because when you wear the cat ears, you look kawaii. I can say the Japanese words. But anyway, I gotta pull my stuff up.
This is about as much Japanese as I know too. So
konnichiwa. Anyway, guys. Anyway, thank you all for being here. If you wouldn't mind, I didn't know you get this asked a lot, but I do it because I like bringing people on and it helps. So if you wouldn't mind liking, following, commenting, or sharing the stream or whatever, or the shorts are pretty easier, because that leads into having more people like TinyPandaFace, like Panda Sub, like Phoenix Electra, like so many others, because it's been an awesome time, and definitely will have you back again if ever you want to. But yeah, if you want to have the same opportunity like her, go down to the link tree, find me at my places, and DM me, or leave a comment on YouTube or Rumble, whichever way you're comfortable with. Because again, people who are in my chat have been on, so why not take the chance? Right? It's like that ABBA song, right? Take a chance.
I don't know this.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a rough day. But anyway, yes, like, share, follow, comment, any of it, all of it, doesn't matter. Anything you do helps, and it helps make it even a better time when we know people enjoy it. Well, I enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, well, I can't help you. I mean, I could try to help you, but then it's going to be like this weird thing where I turn to like Sigmund Freud's like, oh, so it was your mother, yeah? Oh, I see.
No, people keep coming on because they do enjoy it, Dara.
Yes,
So,
Domo. Actually, Dalu, it's not Domo anymore. They don't use Domo. It's arigato gozaimasu.
No, it's both. It's both.
Well,
Domo
Domo
arigato. Yeah, Domo arigato.
It's not said as much anymore. It's usually arigato gozaimasu or
arigato. Or just Domo. Yeah, or just Domo. It's fine.
Domo.
Thanks. Domo arigato. It's all acceptable. There's no rules.
Gimme. Oh, the yes, ABBA. Gimme. Yeah, that's a pretty good song. Mamma Mia is a well-known one. Dancing Queen is another one from ABBA.
That's a good one. Karaoke, I'm telling you, let's do it.
I do not have the singing voice. It's going to be a bad day. But anyway, before we go, though, there's something I do at the end with every guest, and it's called Questions from a Hat. Now, I bought a hat from Mumble. Now, where I got the idea from is two places. One is the Actor Studio with James Lipton. At the end of whatever, he would ask the celebrity or whoever was on these same questions. Now, I did put some of those questions in here, but it's random. And then another part of it was scenes from a hat on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Yeah. And so I was like, it's a random question. Now, a majority of these questions are questions people can answer. It's not pertain to just one person, whatever. It's a baseline of like, you can answer this. So how this works is chat. Guest gets 2 freebies, right? Guest gets 2 freebies. If you want more than 2 pulled out, gotta give a rant. That's how it works. I'm not monetized in YouTube, so I can't accept any whatever they are, super chats. So Rumble rants are where it's at. So if you want more than 2, if you want to see her answer questions more than the 2, gotta give Rumble rants for it too. Anyway, here we go. We're picking out from that. I cannot see. All right, here we go. Here's one. Oh, my internet decided to die. It's been a fun, wacky, crazy show. All right, see you later, Steve. I hope your internet gets better and get some sleep.
Steve.
Okay. All right. What's the question? Oh, here we go. What's your least favorite color and why?
My least favorite color?
Yes.
What an odd question.
It is a question you can answer though. So
I'll say yeah. I don't hate any color. I'll probably just say either
it's
yellow
least
or orange.
it's least favorite. It's not what color do you hate.
That's
It's least
true.
favorite color.
That's
What's
true.
oh,
Orange.
where?
Orange.
Orange?
Orange.
Fifth color. What? Oh, filth color. What kind of nonsense is going on over here? Filth color. All right. So orange is your least favorite, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Well, goodness, you haven't looked at my other. Now that the wrench is gone, you don't have a wrench. Oh, he's talking about the. He's talking about the mod. Because Steve's the mod over there. Yeah. Well, don't think you'll get too much by YouTube side. Rumble maybe, but not by the YouTube. All right. One more left, guys. If you want more than that, you got to pay up. It's just a thing that get answered. Never happens. Okay. It never happens. So, but I keep trying. All right. Not looking, running around. Okay, I got one. All right. So here's the one. I'm not that bad. Steve, you're never that bad, but you are tired. You always say you need to go to bed.
Is that true? Are you okay? Do you work early?
He's in the UK, so it's.
Are you?
Yes, he's in the UK.
How did you like Dara's English accent?
Well, let's get to this question first. Right, let me open it up, here we go. What's a childhood memory? What childhood memory that still makes you smile?
Oh gosh. I do have one. I used to love the Pointer Sisters song "Jump," and I used to sing it with my mom. And so, yeah, there you go. That's a nice, heartwarming factoid for everybody at the end of the show.
She likes the word jump, jump. Everybody wants to jump, jump. Oh.
That's a different song.
Then I don't know what song you're talking about.
Pointer Sisters and jump for my love. Jump in. That song? No.
That's
not as old as I am.
It is as old as you are. But all right. Well, when would you go? I think I will do a read. Here we go. We'll do the Rumble app read. All right, guys. I'm going to do an app read. So I get to do an ad read so you can see how it works. I don't think you've done an ad read on yours, have you?
What's an ad read? I'm still learning. I don't know Rumble that well.
Okay. All right, chat. So I'm going to do something. Yes, narcolepsy is a disaster.
Narcolepsy.
So I'm going to share my screen, my window actually. So this is what it looks like. All right, I know it's trippy, guys. I know it's trippy. Yeah. So you have live chat up here, right? You have live chat. So in Rumble Studios, you'll have your all chat, and then you have your donations chat, so you can see where your donations are at, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, you have your live chat, you have studio, and you have campaigns. Now live chat, that's the only things right for it. Studio, you can make a theme, you could do text, and you could do media, which is all my stuff. And then campaign ads. So these are the ad reads, right? You have to reach a certain amount of viewers in order to start them. And you can pick one of these if you've meet enough, and then you read one. And of course, they give you they
give you money.
Well, they give you an ad. Well, they give you an ad read. You have to read the ad and go from there. So I'm going to just stop sharing. But okay, so I'm gonna choose the Rumble one. So hold on, guys. All right.
You have to pick a voice to read it in.
Oh, I'm gonna try a Kermit one. How's that sound?
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna need some assistance here. Okay. All right, I gotta do this. Okay. Should I do? Let's do the left. Let's do it on the left side. What? Well, offer does not match. What?
Oh.
I had you did one then. No, it's like it doesn't. Okay, here's Rumble Store. Rumble's exclusive apparel has finally arrived. They are now offering 20% off all purchases in the Rumble store with the discount code DROP20. If you want to support the brand that is fighting for free speech and fighting for our First Amendment, this is the best way to do it. They have tees, sweaters, hats, plus much more. Go to the Rumble.store and make sure to enter DROP20 as the promo code to get 20% off your entire order. Again, go to Rumble.store and do DROP20 for the promo code to get 20% off. Do it today! There you go, Kat.
Yay! Good job, Dara.
I tried. Kermit says it's not going to be like that every time, but once in a while I do it. I try to do the Rumble stuff because I like supporting that more, but at the end of the day, but that's the ad read, right? That allows a creator like yourself, when they get enough people watching, they can do an ad read. Now they have input it to where you can do an ad read every 20 minutes. So you could do, if you have enough people, you could do an ad read. If you did an hour, right, you could do 3 ad reads. But that's kind of, but that's, I wouldn't, I only do like one if ever.
Yeah. But that's great to give you the opportunity.
I'd rather have Rumble rants, but but
guys,
I'm here
support Dara. Anyone?
I'll take the follows if that's the case, but I enjoy
He made a hat, guys. Look at his head. He has a hat with his name on it for you.
Well, actually, I did it because it was just like a thought popped in my head. It's like, well, why not?
Shush, Dara, it's for them.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you, TinyPandaFace, for coming on. I appreciate it.
This was super fun.
And you're always welcome back. We went from all over the place, like reading Rainbow. But anyway, before we go, I gotta let you know tomorrow at 7 p.m., same time as today, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will have on Toasty, who's been on 2 times previously. She'll be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And again, like today, we're going to have a great time there. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. But on beyond that, this month of July is full. And I'm looking forward to filling up August. So there are a lot of new people I want to try. But it's always that thing to just try to, you can put it out there. You can say, would you like to come on? And some people never respond back or whatever, but I try. So anyway, guys, if you're new here, how we end the show is I play. So at the beginning of this video, the music video, that was a music video done by Pogo. And you can see all his stuff on YouTube at POGO. Simple as pie if you want to see his stuff. But I've downloaded his videos into here and I play them. So I end this out. Thanks, folks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I end this out on a song called One Day With You by Pogo. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you're always welcome back, Tiny Panda. Or what? No, is it Jackie Havoc's face? There we go. Jackie Havoc's face. Anyway, thank you all for being here. One Day With You by Pogo. Oh, don't forget to mute yourself as well.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.